All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are good. Hope you had a good day or night, depending on where you are. Okay. Let me say hi to everybody. Hey, Mrs. Kelly, Fred Field, Mark. How's it going? And Bex. How is everybody tonight? Okay. So I have a lot of stuff to go over. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say that I am not stating anything as fact. I am simply pointing things out. Hey, Katie Bag, Sunset. And you guys can, you know, think what you want to think about it. Okay. Again, I'm not stating anything as fact here. Warning, I do express my right to freedom of speech. But I am not stating anything as fact. So, with that being said, let's get right into this. Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, okay, let me pull this up. Let's do this first. Hey, hoping for answers. Hey, CB. Okay, let me pull this up first. Now, you guys remember Vanessa, correct? All right. This one. We remember her, right? Vanessa saying now Celicia was talking about her. There's been a lot of texts back or messages back and forth between Celicia talking about Vanessa and Sam and Kiely being together. Hey, Jody. I'm glad you could make it. Okay, now, again, I'm not stating anything as fact here, but there are a lot of things. Now, shout out to Leslie, Miss Leslie. I don't think she's in here yet, but shout out to her for sending me some stuff that we both found very, very interesting. Okay, so let's get off here and let me pull up this first thing. Now, stick with me here, guys, okay? Because I'll explain everything as I pull it up here. Just stick with me. Ooh, hold on, where to go? Right here. Okay. Hey, Dr. Mama. All right, now she has these things listed. Now, I'm just saying, her account May 22nd. 7 days of the week, panty pack. Okay? Nothing weird about that until you look at the price. $375 for a pack of underwear. Okay? Also, on here, she also has a pair of pink sandals. One pair, almost $600. Now, you know, and I know, and everybody knows that when you're doing sketchy things, now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, this is the person that was connected to the escort service in Kiely's case, okay? This is the chick. Now, if you are let's just say selling things besides items, you can't put that out there, right? Like you cannot just put out there what you are doing because it is an illegal activity. So, they use different things. Now, is this what's being done here? I don't know. But it's a very good possibility knowing who we're dealing with and what kind of pack of underwear for 7 pairs of underwear is going to cost you almost $400. I'm just saying. One pair of sandals, $575. They aren't even $500. Those shoes, if you look them up, are not even $575 brand new. Inbox me to place your order. Okay, now that's strange in my opinion. You know, think for it what you will. Let me go over here. Exactly, Jerry. Kind of like encrypted code. Exactly. Now, that's not all. Let's keep going. Okay, now, on Vanessa's account, she says to contact this person, this Nikki person. Okay, now again, I'm not stating anything as fact here. I'm just calling out things that I see. She lists that person and says that if you want to place an order, contact her. Okay. Then she shared this on August 7th that posting for someone else, selling an old van. I'm just saying, for $45,000 on August 7th. Okay. Now, think for that what you will. Oh, hi, Blazing Star. Hey, Mello. Chloe. Okay, now. Let's keep going. Now, all of this, okay, first, let me pull up these to refresh people's memories, okay? The night Samantha called them, when Kiely arrived, described what she was wearing, etc. Vanessa and her boyfriend was positioned while Samantha and Kiely strolled out of the party talking. Samantha walked back in. Vanessa and boyfriend did the rest. Now, if you remember when Sam was telling everybody what had happened, and she said, we went to the car and then we decided to walk back into, and at that point there was friends in the car with her, and at that point we decided to walk back into the party and they went their separate ways. Because is that when, I'm just saying, and I don't believe there was a party, but that could have been the moment that Kiely was, let's say, given / taken by certain people, if you guys get my drift. Now, let's move on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jerry. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is Sam went somewhere else, and I don't think Kiely went with her. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm bringing all of this up. That's what I'm saying, hoping for answers. That's what I'm saying. August 7th, you're selling something for $45,000. And I can tell you right now that there's no way that van, as old as it was, would be anywhere near worth $45,000. Threatened her, but when I saw, what's that say? When I saw it on the news and I asked my friend, I felt sick. That's why I opened a new account with my name to give police hints. Samantha saw the hints and messaged me. I told her who I was. I reminded her of the day she spoke to me. She then started to message me in parable until I asked her where the girl was, and she lied and told me she was in Pampano with Vanessa. She lied. I told her I would tell everyone, etc. Now, that's part of what one of Celicia's messages. Okay, where she also said that the car was seen covered in the garage of Miss Neredo. They are partying it out tonight. Now, that, unless she has another place in the area, right? Unless she has another place in that area, I don't know, because it does say she lives in Pompano Beach, Florida, which we learned earlier, way earlier on in the case. But okay, now, anyway, let's get out of here. Oh, I'll go to that one after. Okay. Samantha, last night I told you to join with Kiely's family and go rescue her, but you declined. If Kiely means so much to everyone on the comments section, stop the BS and team up and go get her. Sharing flyers in the same area, not solving a thing. You have been given direct clues, but you sit down just as a sheriff and did nothing. Now, I know that we have all looked at these messages from Celicia before in the beginning, and a lot of people just dismissed them because there was a laser focus on Sam and the group of teens. Now, going back through everything that I've gone back through, I believe this is the most logical scenario as to what happened to her. I also believe that there is a slim possibility that she may still be somewhere out there and be in a really bad place and a bad situation. Now, let me get out of here. Let me see what some of you guys are saying. Hoping for answers, probably not, but in case anyone like Ellie here to check, there really is a vehicle. I totally agree, CNY. Hey, Heather. Hey, Jade Hunter. Yes, we can't forget about Jagger's tattoo that said "Stay alive for me." It never made sense to any of us because, but this would make it make sense. Now, let me move on to some other stuff. Hope you guys are good. Now, is this the one? Let me see. Okay, I had up the ad on my social media platform for rent. This is talking about her basement. They came to rent it. Now she's talking about Vanessa, some guy, and she believes the teen to be Kiely. They came to rent it. I asked the lady for her social security number. She said she don't have that. She walked back to the car and gave me a passport. I took a picture of it. When I look in the car, I saw the men on either side of the car. Okay, so I guess two men. And I spotted the teen who was out of it. I got scared and told the lady my husband is out of town and I cannot rent it until he comes back. So they left and I immediately contacted the police. But the police did nothing. Now, why is that? Right? Is it money? Is it blackmail? I mean, what is it? Okay. Sam was aware and didn't care to rescue Kiely. That was the whole point of ignoring her. No problem, Mrs. Kelly. All right, now let's move on. Go ahead and do me, guys. You guys do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you haven't subbed to the channel, please consider doing so. All right, I'll get to that comment because that's, I think, is important. Oh my gosh, I got a couple of things here, guys, that I got to tell you about. Okay, so now I guess I'll pull this up. So this was from May. This was May 22nd, Kiely Rodni account. Now, in Kiely's autopsy, right, there were no dental records, which we all thought was super freaking weird, right? Because she had braces. So there should be dental records, right? Well, and then I see this person, Daniel Martin, and it's the only comment, and it says, "How are you doing?" Okay, again, May 22nd. Now, I looked up that name. There is an oral, he's a dentist, he's an oral surgeon. He is an oral surgeon, and he is in Truckee, Tahoe area. The only other person under that name that I found was a hedge broker, a hedge fund manager in Napa Valley, California. So, but anyway, back to the dentist. So he covers the entire Tahoe, Truckee area up to Reno and other places. Hey, Leslie. So I just, it's weird to me, right? That the dentist, that's weird. Okay. Again, I'm not stating anything, just going to throw that out there. Hey, Charlotte. Okay. Now, I want to, where is it? Right here. I couldn't find my picture of this, so I had to pull up this part of my old video. 2 days ago, this still stands out to me, and it always stuck out to me. 2 days ago on the Neighbors app at 1 a.m., a topless female was being chased by a Honda CRV and was pulled back into the vehicle in Sacramento, California, an hour and 38 minutes away from Prosser. Kiely drives a Honda CRV. Her tank top was possibly found at the scene, down the road from Prosser Campground. Okay. Now, I always thought that was bullshit, too. So I'm like, let me get this straight. You found a black tank top on the road between Boca and Prosser. Kiely was wearing a black tank top, but it's not hers. There was a girl, a topless female, being chased by a Honda CRV and was pulled back into the vehicle. Kiely was missing, had a Honda CRV. I mean, how many women do you think? Go ahead and give me a number. How many women do you think were being chased by a Honda CRV? Okay, how many? At that time, at that same day. There must be Honda CRVs just chasing people around, if you know what I'm saying. And then the first thing everybody wanted to say was, nope. Sam's like, nope, has nothing to do with this case. Nope, it's not legit. Nope, bodysuit's not legit. The found they phone, nope, that's not hers. That always stuck out to me, though. Always. Okay, let me go back over here. Hey, Smiley. Yeah, 1 a.m. And like Katie Bug said, remember they were telling everybody to check their cameras around 1:30, and it was going back and forth between, well, what time was Kiely last seen? Well, first it was midnight, then it's 12:30, then it was 1, then it was 1:30. I mean, they don't even know. Okay. I just don't want to miss anything. Okay. I believe Sam or Jagger has her phone, but I could be wrong. Like, there are any reports taken where police found out who it was? Of course not, right? I heard the police have her phone. Oh, I heard that too. I just don't know that it's fact, you know? Okay, now let's move on. What? Okay, hold on a second, you guys. Oh, I didn't pause it. That's why. That's why. My bad. Okay, now let me get off of that. I might go back to that though, because I want to talk about this whole Arrow Creek thing that seems pretty suspicious. And then, but first, I have this that I don't want to share. Like, I don't like it. Somebody sent these to me. Now, it is one of my followers, so it's not like it's just some random person. But before I show you those, let me do this before I show you those. All right, now let me pull this up. Let's pull this up. Now I got this. I had it and it was gone off my computer. I don't know what happened to it. So I don't know if one of my kids deleted it or whatever. But Lake Time had it over on his Rumble. So let's listen to this. The full thing.
Reopen that call. I copy, and she said, I want to see if you respond as well. 2650 Arrowcreek Parkway is the park in front of the gated house for security for a 1037 subject acting erratically, possibly related to a missing subject out of Placer County. Missing subject first to Kiely, and the vehicle is a match. It's a light blue minivan, bearing plate 242 David 96, 2650 Arrowcreek Parkway. One round.
Praise God in all things you do.
Okay. Go check out Lake Time's videos over on Rumble. A lot of stuff I can't find on YouTube anymore. So, I mean, Rumble's a good place to look. Okay, now, you know how we talk, and I mean, with all of this stuff involved with, I mean, think about it, okay? With the messages from Celicia, with connecting Vanessa to these certain places, these certain things like escort services, and I hate to say it like this, but you know, basically pimps, okay? And you got to think that she's connected from New York, California, Hawaii, all big top spots for trafficking. I'm just saying. I'm not stating anything as fact. I'm just saying. Okay, now with the 911 call and the exclusivity of the Arrow Creek and all of the stuff that we looked into with all of that. Hi, Del.
Do you know what I use?
I don't. Sorry. It's not a far stretch to see that this could easily be a trafficking case. It very well could be. I mean, to me, that's where most of the evidence points, in my opinion. Now, let me pull this up for you guys. You know how I was looking and trying to find anybody who was connected to Arrow Creek Parkway in Reno? And the Fox 40 went up there, and Kylie and Jagger supposedly used to go there and hang out all the time. And you know, we couldn't really find any specific information on anybody that either went there or was connected to it as in a resident. Okay. However, I did, let's see. Let's look at this right here. You know, Evan, right? Good old Evan just has a photo on here of Arrow Creek Parkway Residence Center. What's he doing there? Because that's the first connection to the Arrow Creek Parkway that we could find. And it came right from Evan. So there is a connection to that building and the people that knew Kiely, isn't there? So many of us thought for this whole entire time. Okay. Oh, I believe it, Jerry. I believe that was Samantha in the store pick as well. Let's see. I'm new, but follow the Kiely case. Poor girl makes me sick. Yeah, it's a very disturbing case. But I mean, all this time, right? All this time. And finally, we can say, okay, now for definite, there is a connection to Arrow Creek. Because whether or not he lives there, he was there. And you can't just walk in there, right? You can't just be anybody and walk in there. So he has some kind of connection to somebody in that development or in that gated community. So, I mean, that's big. And that even leads me more to believe that 911 call was definitely about Kiely. And I know everybody wants to get hung up on the fact that they say it was a blue van and not a CRV. But I mean, not for nothing, but you're not going to be driving around in a car that's got bolos out for it, are you? You're not going to be driving around in a car that, you know, with the license plate of the car that they're looking for. I'm just saying. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Okay, now here, okay, first I'll pull this up. Serena Moonchild. Now this was on Philip's comment on one of his videos. And this was, it was either September or October of 2022. I cannot remember which one. But I want to say September, but it says, Kiely says hi, and she wants Charlie to know that she is thinking of him too. Weird, right? Because Kiely was already gone in August, right? Weird. No, JR Nana, because actually in the call, you can hear them say, okay, well, we don't need to go there because that's not the right license plate number. So they literally said on the call that they were not going to that call. We don't need to go to that call because that's not the right license plate number. It could be Jade Hunter. It could be. I'm just pointing it out. That's correct, Bridget. Switch tags and bumpers were mentioned by Sammy Smith. Take a look at the guy from Truckee who was on various panels. RT is his YouTube channel. Okay? Meg said the reason she had Sammy do interview with TD was supposed to be Ickadmel was because Kate and Jack did the Reno interview with the news. Well, you know what's interesting? You know those pictures I showed you guys, or those posts that I showed you guys from that account that said it was Kiely Rodni's the other day? Do you know who that account follows? Mr. Tony Dodge. Yeah. So I'm just saying. Hey, Army. Yeah. And, you know, I was talking about it with somebody, and like they said, if they were, I mean, it's weird that he was the one that Sam went to, and he's also, you know, involved with the area and the car show. And Celicia actually sent messages to him trying to reach out to him. I have that on one of his lives. And remember the Erotic Monkey Escort Agency? RT has a channel on here reviewing them sites. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Crime Watch with Kenny. That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's all connects back to Vanessa. And then that's what I'm saying. What's she really selling? Because I don't, in my opinion, it ain't panties and it ain't damn sandals. That's for sure. Someone said, Jade Hunter said, I believe Xana is the person responsible for that Kiely account. I wonder if the fact they were looking for a tag was because when whoever took her and her car took off the plate and ditched it and replaced it with a different tag. That would make total sense, right? Because like I said, you can't be driving around with that tag on your car. And at night, I guess maybe if, you know, I guess maybe you could mistake a blue for silver, but exactly. And thank you, Katie Bug, for bringing that up. Tony Dodge made fun of the guy who found the blue hat, and he made fun of how Celicia was writing. As a matter of fact, Celicia reached out to Tony Dodge first, I think because Samantha had done the interview with him. Then he was on there with Xana May, reading these messages, which I'm actually going to show a clip of that. Reading these messages from Celicia, and then basically laughing it off like it was nothing, like it was somebody just fucking around, when really it probably was the right place and or the right direction in the beginning. Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys these. I did not, somebody sent these to me. Now, this is a person who has been following me for a long time. So, you know, but they said that they took Kiely's photos, did a reverse image search, and this stuff popped up. Now, I don't know if this is correct. I don't know if this is real, if this is fake. I don't know what the hell is going on with these. But I do think, especially with all this trafficking and all this shit that's going on, I think it's something that needs to be looked at. So I'm going to bring it up here. Okay. So don't shoot the messenger. I just think, hey, look at where we're at. I mean, everything should be looked into before it just gets dismissed. All right. They said I did a reverse image search and these sites popped up. Now, these are PORN sites. These are nasty sites for freaks, basically. Why is her face attached to these? I'm not going to keep them up, but what do you guys think? I opened that email and I was like, no way. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I know. Okay. Just like Sammy said, it wasn't Kiely's top. She also said the Samsung phone that was found wasn't hers. Yet a Samsung charger was in Kiely's car. That's exactly what I am saying. I am saying this broad led everybody in the wrong fucking direction to begin with. Okay. Led us all in the wrong direction. And my God, the black tank top, nope, not Kiely's. The phone, nope, not Kiely's. That tip that came in, nope, not Kiely. I mean, what? The 911 call, that's fake news. Miss Angela said, that's fake news. I don't want to hear it. Like, the whole entire time. So why is it so far-fetched to think, with everything that we have seen, that Kiely wasn't sold or trafficked? And allegedly. I think that's why they put that Ram sticker on the back of her car, was to identify the tiers, which car was hers. Do you know, and this is no lie, Blazing Star, this is no freaking lie, I said the exact same thing just the other day. I go, it doesn't make sense that Ram sticker is there. It looks like a Dodge Ram, right? From a Dodge Ram vehicle. That's what it looks like to me. And then I had just watched this dad who was talking about people tagging women's cars to be picked up and taken. And immediately that popped into my brain and I went, holy shit, is that what the Dodge Rams, or is that what the Ram sticker was for? Okay. What video? Hold on. I don't want to miss anything important. Okay. Did they ever find her phone? SF said that the cops had it, but we don't know. Now, I've heard a couple of people saying the last couple days that Kiely's grandpa said that she embarrassed and dishonored the family. Where and when did he say that? Can somebody tell me? Because I must have missed that. That Ram sticker I saw was actually from Cult in Town, I believe, not an actual. Well, I don't mean it was. I mean, that's exactly what it reminded me of, though. That's what it looked like to me. But I would believe that 100%, because these people are into some dark shit, and I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, does anybody know? Because Dr. Mama, didn't you comment that to me? And you're not the only one. A couple of people commented that in my comment section on my last video, and I went, oh, I missed a minute. When and where did he say that? I don't think Kiely was in the car. That's my honest opinion. At this point, where we stand right now, with everything, looking back, with everything that I've learned, I don't believe she was in the car. And that's why I believe the autopsy was faked, because we were told the whole time that she was 5'7". And all of a sudden the autopsy wants to go and every poster said 5'7". And then you get the autopsy and she's 5'4". Her weight's off. Her hair length is way off. Nothing made any fucking sense. I don't believe it was her autopsy. Mrs. Kelly said she remembers that being said. I don't, but I'd love to know where and when. It was said in the beginning of the case, but I don't know whose channel it came from, but I know I heard it. Like right out of Grandpa's mouth. I believe the entire Prosser story, the entire party story, I believe all of that is bullshit. 100% straight up bullshit. And that's just my opinion. Okay. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. And I believe it was a cover story that was made up for us not to go looking into what is really fucking happening. Again, just my opinion. Oh shit. Okay. I kind of trip on a certain actor who played in Fight Club, who is an investor in Surf Air, a members only airline, and who is into the cults, and that airline goes to Tahoe Truckee Airport. That wouldn't surprise me either. Honestly, like, it's like, I don't know. It's so hard to be surprised in this because you could almost freaking, I mean, anything could be possible. I don't think there was nobody in that car. All we seen was a blurred out illusion of possibly a body in that car from the AWP footage. If anybody can find that though, of Grandpa saying that, can you please send it my way? Kenny said, see a video by a creator called Lil Sass. Once you see, you will know. It's definitely a guy, and it looks like the older guy photographed at the alleged party. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Okay. Now, I want to go back to this video where Tony, let's look at this. Hold on. Let me find it here. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I will get to the spot. Give me just 1 second. Shit. All right, hold on. That's not even the right freaking video. I mean, there's just too many things that point to this being a major possibility in this case. I just don't, I don't know how anybody could dismiss it at this point. I really don't. Okay. Here's the video. And here's where they're talking. Okay, perfect. It's even in the right spot. Oh, this guy, though, I can't take him. All right. Let me hide my old chat. All right, let me pull this up for you guys. Teens verified it for me, but once when I asked, the guy pointed me out as if to say to his teen friends, memorize her. She asked about Kiely. It was odd. That is freaking odd. Um, whoa. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I just don't want to miss anything that. Why don't we send for information on Reno police report? Yeah, we should do that, actually. Melissa said, I believe there was a party. It made a perfect diversion to invent a party with hundreds of people to make it a night on impossible to prove. Exactly. Okay. Now, let's go over here and listen to this because this is when it was brought up. I think everybody's given Sammy way too much credit for I mean, she played her part. She did what she was supposed to do, and I believe she got paid a lot of money to do it. But I truly think that, you know, Kiely is gone. And I don't mean gone. I mean she could be gone. But I mean taken, sold, trafficked, what the fuck, however you want to put it out there. Sorry for cussing. Okay. Now let's listen.
One of the authorities, I don't remember who. For the audience, I don't know if you would tell the audience about your background, about you're a veteran, right?
Late
You're
night, right? Late night, right?
Yeah, it's an insomniac hour. I'm sure there's a lot of viewers doing the same thing right now. Insomniac hour. Everybody, I'm concerned.
All right, now. Okay.
And I'm about to retire, so yeah.
Oh, wow. Good for you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for serving. Hey, there's the. Oh, what's his name?
Hazmat.
You call him hazmat? Like hazardous materials?
Yeah, like hazardous materials. He's a walking bio waste facility.
Hazmat, that's funny. I was going to see if you want to take a look. I'm hoping that you can see these. I'm going to go and let's see if I can show everybody the. I'm concerned.
All right, now here's the messages from Celicia Singh, and I mean, you guys just tell me what you think. I'll shut up for a second.
Concerned about the Instagram messages that I got. I was wanting to take a look at them. Now this is regarding Kiely Rodni. I guess I should say before we go.
Pause that real quick. Tam, I do know what picture you're talking about. I personally did not think that was her. I could be wrong, but I don't think, I mean, to me, it didn't look like her. Okay. I know, guys, he's painful to listen to, but this is really what I think sent, you know, everybody away from these messages.
So, you know, it's there's a very good possibility these are bogus. I mean, we have to keep this in.
I mean, he already said that. Like, he hadn't even read them. Like, he hasn't even brought up the message yet. But he's like, there's a very good chance that these are bogus. And you know what? There is a chance, but I don't think, whatever. There is a chance that everything is fucking bogus. But it should all be damn well investigated and looked into before people just assume some shit.
Mind. Before I show the audience.
Like, I get like why, you know, you gotta be like, anybody could just come out and say any kinds of shit, right? Anybody can just insert themselves and say, hey, I know a bunch of shit when really you don't know anything. I understand that. But I think to be fair and to be logical, you shouldn't just dismiss things, right off. Like, you shouldn't just dismiss it without it being investigated or looked into. And I think we've done, like, there's been so much of that in this case that's just, we can't do that. That's not going to work. It's not going to get us the truth.
And we got I was contacted by somebody through Instagram. It could be bogus, very possible to be bogus, that they claim that they saw somebody that looked like Kiely Rodni, that they wanted to rent this person's base. I thought maybe I'll just put this out here for everyone to look at, and I'd like to get your opinions, you viewers, and you as well as Anime. I'm going to go ahead and we'll take a look at it real quick. This instant, I hope you can see this. I'm going to put this up and take a look here. If everybody can take a look at these Instagram chat. It's a chat from this person that claims they were renting their basement. They put their basement. It starts off. It says, I don't know if you can see this, Anime. It says, "Why haven't anyone checked?" You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It says, "Why haven't anyone?" First, the language is it's. I think this is obviously from another country. The name is Alicia Zing. Why haven't anyone checked where she was spotted with the lady at Pompano Beach, Jamaica condo? And I said, I said, it's the first that I've heard of this. He says, the person says, "Did you check the location for the girl?" I said, "No, I haven't. Do you have proof she was there?" Person saw her entering the building with her. I saw her with the same lady and two men last Monday when they came to rent my basement, what I had up for rent. I mean, the spelling, English spelling is horrible. This person is obviously not from around here. And I said, "Really?" And the person says, "Yes." And the person says, "The sheriff know this and never look into it." And I just said, "Well, can you join?"
See, now that I believe, like, the sheriff, the lady was like, "Listen, I've tried to contact the sheriff's office and they're not doing anything about it." Like, why was this just dismissed as nothing? Can anybody tell me? Do y'all remember this?
Join me on my podcast tonight. We can talk about this. Then the person goes on to say, "The lady and two men knows me. They came at my home to rent my basement. If they know I called the police, they would come for me." And I said, "Can you send me some pictures?" So they sent me some pictures of this lady. I have no idea who this lady is, but they claim that this lady is involved with two other men. And this lady was with the teenagers. They called the teen. It says right here, this is the woman who has the teen.
Hold up.
Like I said, this could all be bogus. I mean, I don't know. And two men knows me. They came at my home to rent my basement.
Yeah, she damn sure did. The whole one eye thing.
If they know she actually did it I called the police, they would come for me. And I said, "Can you send me some pictures?" So they sent me some pictures of this lady. I have no idea who this lady is, but they claim that this lady is involved with two other men. And this lady was with the teenagers. They called the teen. It says right here, this is the woman who has the teen. Like I said, this could all be bogus. I mean, I don't know. It says, "This is the person, and this is the woman who has the teen." I said, "Do you have the pictures of the teen?" Then the person says, "It's all over the news." Like, yeah, no kidding. I knew that. It's like, "You claim to rent a basement." I say, "Do you have pictures?" Person says, "I said they came to rent it, but I did not rent them it after seeing the missing girl in the car with them." I said, "What car were they in?" That person says a red. I say a red. What? what are we talking about? A red what? A car, truck, a motorcycle? I don't know. What the hell are we talking about? Red what? Person goes on to say, I don't know, make and model. I don't drive. Person goes on to say she's a Trinidad national. And then it says, did you not gotten the full story on IG, Instagram of what took place?
Like, I mean, you just want to be like, hey guys, stop being a total douchebag. And why don't you stop trying to make fun of and fucking, you know, just be normal about it.
When they came to rent the basement, I said, tell me more. Thank you. I said, do you have any other information that might help? Person says, I had up the ad on my social media platform for rent. They came to rent it. I asked the lady for her social security number. She said she don't have that. She walks back to her car and gives me a passport. I took a picture of it. When I look in the car, I saw the men on either side of the car, and I spotted the teen who was out of it. So basically saying this teen is like drugged up. The teen who was out of it. I got scared and I told the lady, my husband is out of town. I cannot rent it until he comes back. So they left and I contacted the police. I said, can you send the passport pictures? Person says they never answered. I then submitted the passport and the information to the sheriff's office. Then I commented under the missing teen post. Then the sheriff messaged me saying, don't share this information on social media. The people are panicking.
The sheriff messaged her and said, do not share this information on social media because people are panicking. Do not share this information. What the fuck?
And then I asked this question.
She said she got a message from the sheriff that said, do not share this on social media. People will be panicking. Why? Because you're covering shit up?
Because I'm confused. Where are we talking about now? I said, where's this basement, in Florida or Jamaica? I'm trying to figure out what this, I wasn't sure of the location. Then the person responds back, I then post the passport on different platform and someone messaged saying they saw the teen with the lady entering Jamaica condo. It says, I'm thinking that's Jamaica, Jamisha. I'm thinking it means Jamaica condo, Pompano Beach. Another one found her Facebook page and shares pictures confirming it's her. And then, I think I said, where is this basement, in Florida or Jamaica? And the person says Carson. I don't even. I'm thinking of
Carson City.
Carson. Where the heck is Carson? So I'm not certain. Person says Carson. I don't even know what this. I don't know what we're talking about at this point. So I'm confused. I don't know. Jamaica, Pompano Beach, Florida, Carson. I have no idea. So the person goes on to say, someone messaged me tonight saying this lady tricked a woman named Samira Hamed into marrying her to get papers, but she is on the low hiding until she gets the papers. Samira found out she and her man who running this rackets. I mean, obviously this person is from outside the country. Then it says every time a message comes, they got a photo of this person. I don't even know.
Passport.
It's a screenshot apparently. Every time a message comes in, I share it with the sheriff office, but he does not investigate it. And then the person, I didn't respond back. Person says Anthony, and then I go back. I said hello. So this is like, I don't know, several minutes later. Person says, I got a tip. Do you have any connection? Who can get to Pompano Beach tonight, or should I share it in the group? And I said, share it. The person says, where? On the missing group? Grupo. Their spelling is horrible. So I send them the link to our All American Dream Chaser YouTube page. I'm sorry, our Facebook page. I said, join our Facebook group and share it there. Thank you. Then the person goes on to say, I posted already on the missing girl page. The car was seen. I said, okay, I don't believe I saw your post. Person says, I give up with these person in these group. After tonight, I am not helping again. I said, okay, thank you for your information. I said, you can also report this to the police. at 530.
I know. What is this chick laughing at? Hold on one second. Come on, Bella. Bella. Guys. Stop. Come on. Go. Sorry. Okay.
581-6320. Press option number 7.
Okay,
And then
now I want to get
I
to,
sent them
hold on.
the information that was on their Facebook page. So,
Hey,
oh
Tony.
yeah,
Tony,
yeah,
I got 2 questions for you.
yeah.
So first question is, do we really have basements in California?
Well,
Are there, you know what? Are there basements in California? Because I don't know why there wouldn't be. Okay. There is a Jamaican house condo in Pompano Beach, Florida. If XM was involved as part of government, then her job was to make the communications with Celicia look crazy and not viable tips. And I think that's exactly what Tony Dodge did as well. You know, it's just, it's weird that, you know, he got the interview with Sam. And then, you know, Celicia contacted him, I think because he got the interview with Sam, and she was like, okay, this guy can, you know, help or whatever. And he just dismissed it and made it look like she was insane. Like she was full of shit, yada, yada, yada. Okay, hold on. That's weird. Sunset said, I get commercials whenever X is on screen. That's weird. Okay. Okay, anyways. So, Evan and the connection to the Arrow Creek Parkway, the 911 call at Arrow Creek. Yes, that I don't know how you say her name, but Jacqueline Naredo, whatever, is also friends with Vanessa on Facebook and her other social media accounts. Yeah, it's not loading. I have it paused. But you guys, there's a lot of things. Okay, Fred, have a good night. There's a lot of freaking things that, you know, possibly lead to her being trafficked or being taken or being sold and her being out there alive somewhere. And, you know, but again, that's for you guys to make up your own minds. That's for you guys to figure it out. And, you know, I'm not going to tell you what to think. Okay, but I'm going to go through this again because this guy actually took us through Arrow Creek Parkway, if you guys remember. And it was the first inside look that we got because Google will not let you drive through Arrow. I mean, it won't let you go in. You cannot go through past that gate. But this guy got in there to do for real estate. So, and I think a lot of people have forgotten about that. So I'm just going to replay this part of the video for those of you that are interested.
Montreux at the base of Mount Rose. Now, there are a couple of air conditioning units and condensers that I'm trying to get away from here, but I hope the audio is okay. A lot of folks are asking me what some of the best communities are to live in up here in Reno, Nevada, and Arrow Creek is definitely at the forefront of those different communities. Now, with the HOAs, you're going to have access to the rec centers. You can be a member of the golf club if you'd like to, with an excellent restaurant. It's an incredible social community. It's gated. The security is fantastic. But I'll tell you what, if you're interested in more neighborhood information, what are the safest neighborhoods, what are the best places to be up here in Reno, if you're looking for information related to real estate, What are housing prices doing up here? What are the best school systems? You name it, this is the channel for you. I want you to contact me. My information is going to be below. If you haven't already done so, please like this video,
I mean,
subscribe to the
hold
channel,
on, let me pause this
comment,
for
leave
one
me a comment if
second.
you're looking for a buyer's or a seller.
Now, for those of you that were here in the beginning of this live, okay, and we talked about the things that Vanessa was selling on Facebook, okay, as part of this business. What do you guys think about that? I mean, is that, first of all, like I said, if you're trafficking or you're selling or you're doing these awful things to people, you can't just go out and say, okay, I got this girl, I got this, you know what I'm saying? I got this woman, yada, yada, yada. So you have to say other things. Now, could it be a service? You know, it said like size 7 to 11. Could that mean, you know, for 4 hours, it's $550? Could that mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to buy a 7-pack pair of underwear for $400? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. In a van, an old ass van, okay, and a very old van is being sold on there on August 7th, the day after Kiely's goes missing. And I'm not saying they're connected. I'm just pointing some shit out. Being sold for $45,000. Nevada County got $5 million. Sam got paid. She had a whole purse full of money. Everybody in this fucking situation got paid. And we're supposed to think it's just a damn accident and all this shit is just coincidence. Please.
Seller's guide. And if you want information about what it's like to live up in Reno, or information about moving up here to Reno, or just moving inside of Reno, maybe you're even relocating outside of Reno, I want to help you. I'm a real estate agent up here.
Yeah, it definitely ain't underwear that she is selling.
One of the great things to note about Arrowcreek is just the security. 24/7 gated.
Listen to this, you guys.
Secured access into this community is going to get people who are monitoring the gate. They're stopping every single vehicle. They're taking pictures of license plates, and they're making sure that you can feel safe while you're up in this community. Yes, there's a championship 18-hole golf course. Yes, it is private for members up here. There are a couple different HOAs, which I'll discuss. There's the recreation center. There's the golf club. There's the incredible community and the scenic views, which are going to be a little bit limited today based on the smoke. I'm going to show you as much as I can as we do the driving tour. But overall, just want to give you some great information about the community up here at Arrowcreek in Reno, Nevada. There are 2 different HOAs. The first is your standard resident.
All right, listen to this.
HOA. It's $205 per month. What that covers is a 24/7 guarded, gated access to this community. $205 per month. You get full access to the resident recreation center with your pool, with your tennis courts. There's a full gym that's going to be downstairs in this facility. They do some group classes for fitness and different things. And there's an additional HOA if you choose to be a part of it, which it's called the social membership. It's a part of the golf club. You're not required to be a member of the golf club, if you will, if you do live here in Arrowcreek. But for an additional $250 per month plus $5,500 per year, you can be in that social HOA. Mind, there are those 2 different HOAs, and this is going to be your general residence clubhouse for that $205 per month. If you live behind a second gate here on Arrowcreek, it's an additional $10 per month.
A second gate. So inside this gated community, there's another gate to a gated community inside this community. How bizarre is that, you guys? Hold on, I gotta get my dog out of here. Come on, Belle. Come on. Let me just see. Okay.
for your HOA. So you're going to be at $215 per month, and that's if you live behind one of those second security gates. Schools up here.
Second security gates. I want to know what's inside that. I want to know what's inside that second security gate.
Enjoying a little tennis clinic. Then as we come down here, more of the tennis courts at the rec center, resident rec center. You've got your pool, your lap pool,
The
your kids
resident
pool,
rec center.
your multiple jacuzzis.
That's where Evan took a picture of, inside the resident rec center at Arrow Creek Parkway. Arrow Creek fucking Parkway. Finally. Just saying.
This is the residence center here, and right across the way.
And we'll notice Muse News, you'll find this funny. So we were talking about how you didn't see anything outside, like no play equipment, no nothing, like no sign of life except for by the golf course.
You got the club at Arrow Creek, and then right across from the residence club, we're going up into the now golf club. Now keep in mind with the golf club, everything has just been redone and completely remodeled. They've redone the clubhouse here. You can see the member parking area. There's a phenomenal restaurant right up at the top of this. And this is a championship golf course here. It's 18 holes. You can see that there's a lot of construction going on. I'm not going to take you up into the golf club today, but we'll get a couple of shots of the course as we drive through the community here at Arrow Creek. And this course is absolutely incredible. Once you get right behind.
Now, do you guys want, let me see what you guys are saying. Do you guys want, okay, hold on. Let me fast forward this part. Oh, Muse News, thank you so much for the $2.99 super sticker.
Folks absolutely love this course. Coming down from the golf course here, you can see that this is a very smoky view, but you're going to be on the southwest side of town. Although you can't see downtown, and although you can't see the airport and all the casinos right now, as you'll see as we drive through here, visibility is very limited, but these are some of the best views in Reno. Driving through Granite Point, there are a lot of these little different pockets up here that have names for the different communities that are behind gates and everything else, but the homes are large up here, and you'll start to get a feel for these. You can see the view out here. And it's unfortunate because of the smoke. We'll have to come up here and refilm this on a day that is not smoky, but you can see the majority of houses up here have absolutely incredible views of Reno that are right behind this huge blanket of smoke. Even though visibility is very limited, you can get the idea here. So you're looking out at the entire landscape of the downtown area. This is a view that's looking directly north. You can see some of the casinos down there. But the view of Reno is just wonderful from 99% of this community up here at Arrow Creek. I'm going to take you down through Granite Point 2.
The sunset. No, Pam's not in here. She was in here when I was doing this live. I can't find this video anymore of the drive through Arrow Creek, so I had to go back so I could show it to you. Ah, that's funny. One security gate isn't enough. Who needs a double one? Okay. I'm just saying, look at the houses in here. No bell. I wonder which one they went to. Oh, and just so you guys know, I was able to. I don't have it ready to go yet, but I was able to. And I looked forever, for like half a year, for a list of people that lived on Arrow Creek Parkway, and I could not freaking find it. I just found a list of over 500 people that live on Arrow Creek Parkway. So I'm going to go through, cut out all their, like black out all their first names, and just come out with a list of all of the last names. You know what I mean? If we can find any that can make a connection besides Evan and his picture. Don't you guys think it's weird? These look like, I mean, I'm not saying that they are, but it almost look like it's like a staged thing. Like there's no kids' toys in the front yard. There's no nothing outside. Nobody's out there. You know what I mean? You don't see any life. It's weird.
On the backside, all these houses, the views are just wonderful. A lot of them have raised decks and patios. A lot of them are on just over a half an acre. Some are quite a bit larger than that.
Crime Watch with Kenny, yeah, and his mom actually owns a big horse farm.
A lot of them are custom builds with, you know, a lot of the stipulations that come about with the relatively strict HOA up here, but you do have a lot of custom builds with a lot of great architects involved.
Yeah, Army. When I get done, I can send it. When I get done with, yeah, I'll send it to you. I'm just saying, people that live in here are people that obviously want their. I bet they have privacy.
What you'll see on the backside when you're not looking down due north,
you know,
at the views that are of downtown. Your views on the
God's
backside
sakes,
here.
the fucking gate at the front, it's got license plate readers in and out. It's got all kinds of cameras surrounding the building. I mean, it's insane.
Similar to the views that you get over in Galena, because essentially that's the area that we're in.
I know. Where is it's so bizarre.
I wish I could say that what you see is what you get up here in Arrowcreek, but today that is not the case. On a day that is not so smoky.
Yes, these homes cost anywhere from $2 to,
get a much better idea of what you can anticipate for views.
$8 million, $10 million, some shit like that.
In this particular area, as we approach these homes, this entire view is just the incredible landscape of Reno. This particular shrubbery.
Or another good one, Melissa, would be the Faculty. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's kind of like that too.
So you get the feel for it. Everything is a bit spread out here. Spread out enough to where you feel like you do have a ton of privacy. You're definitely in an urban residential neighborhood. But it would be very difficult to find one home in this particular community that is not absolutely incredible. And keep in mind, the backside of these homes have a view that is stellar.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, the real expensive ones are probably behind the second gate.
Still plenty of lots that are available for
purchase. Oh wait, there's 2 people. First sign of life.
There are also quite a bit of available inventory up here.
Wait, what did he just say?
Here. Still plenty of lots that are available for purchase up here.
Oh. Because they board all the normal things.
They're also
Sadly, Jade, because they
quite a
don't
bit of
have to work
available
as hard as
inventory up
average folks to achieve the things they can take for granted and get bored with. Hey, honey bunny.
Some more beautiful views of the golf course. As you can see, everything is built around this elevated, gorgeous golf course. And this is not as an extensive or an extensively golf-centric community like you'd see over in Montreux, believe it or not. Even though everything was built
Could
around the
be
golf
Crime
course
Watch.
here,
Could
you know,
be.
there are plenty of residents that are not.
Who does live in
members of the
Reno
golf club,
somewhere.
Don't have that social resident membership that I mentioned. They're just up here. They pay the standard membership. They have access to the recreation center with all the amenities with the pools and the kids club and different things. And they don't play golf to see some of these.
Believe me, Bridget, I've asked myself that many times, right? Because I'm sure
beauty,
people that live up in here,
architecture.
but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have cleaning
That's what is
ladies. I just
available
don't know
in
if
this
she's
area.
one of them.
There's some new construction that's going in right up here on the hill.
Okay, now let me take Rosalind, or no, Linda's. Hold on. Okay, so somebody had posted way back then. Let me see your comment. Somebody had posted way back then that Kiely was last seen. Okay, Jagger was driving the vehicle. Kiely was in the passenger seat. Well, they said it was a blonde. They can't guarantee that it was her, but they said they think it was her. Driving into a gated community and not coming back out. So was that this gated community? Nobody fucking knows, because as soon as it got put out, it got dismissed as it was bullshit, fake news, and nobody ever looked into it. I couldn't afford the mailbox. Oh, shit. I know. Look at these freaking places, man.
You can see the backside of this house. Just absolutely beautiful. Overlooking the entire city arena. You're looking up in this community if you want to come tour, if you have questions about the HOAs, what they cover. If you'd like to come up here with me and do a driving tour on your own so you can really get a feel for what this is like in first person.
Okay, now. Let me see if this is guys. Kids are, you'd think they were having a freaking party next door. They're banging on the walls. Okay, hold on. Let me 1 second. Oh, hold on. Somebody just got hurt. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I did it when I was younger. The kids, you know, them bars, the metal bars that hang across in your closet. Well, kids thought it'd be a good idea to hang on them upside down, and then fell and got hurt. Okay, I wanted to see if I could find this section that they talk about. Hold on. 1 second. There was something important, and I wanted to. Yeah, talks about all the things that go on, the balloon race. You get you get a fucking pamphlet, right? When you move into this place, like a huge giant packet. You have to sign things. You have to sign agreements. You have to, I mean, it's, of course you got your HOA, but it's all kinds of stuff that you have to, it's all kinds of stuff that, I mean, it's crazy the stuff you got to do to live up in this joint. Okay. And then, like I said, they just tell you all the things that go on through the month and all of the security gate information. You have to list your, your license plate.
It's not my fault. You did.
Okay. And then, hold on. Anyway, the amount of stuff you have to go through to get into this place is fucking crazy. But yeah, you have to write all your license plate numbers down to the vehicles you own, and the security gate has to have it. You know, you have to have a list of any visitors that you want to come to your house, and the security gate has to have that visitors list, or you will be denied access. I mean, that's how freaking insane it is in this place. So it would not surprise me if there was some very shady characters that live up in there, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so there's the one last thing that I wanted to pull up. You guys, just so if you guys are new to this case, or if you're just coming on to this case, I have probably 200 videos of deep dives that I have done on this case into and it covers everything from cults to religions to different shit that went on during this case. It goes into Trinity Bacchus's case. I mean, it's craziness, the dots that you can connect here. So if you guys are interested, go back and watch some of those. Okay, now let me get out of here. And then I wanted to read this to you guys. Okay. So this was from Moonshine Inc. And this is what Lindsay, this was her mother, okay, talking. As I meditate on Kiely's life, who she was, and what she experienced, I find myself, let me make sure I'm not. Okay. I find myself holding gratitude for her balanced blessings, for her plenitude and emptiness. I took her on her first trip to Europe when she was 2. Over the course of her life, we went back 2 more times. So she's been to Europe 3 times. Visited Pompeii and some of the oldest Neolithic stone carvings in Western Europe and Ireland. She saw the Aurora Borealis in Iceland, swam with marine iguanas in the Galapagos, watched a volcano erupt on the Big Island, and skinny dipped in bioluminescent waters of the Pacific. She spoke with people in foreign lands in their own tongue and played with children on playgrounds to whom she didn't even know how to say anything more than hi and bye. I could go on and on about all of her adventures near and far, but we also live out in Coldstream Canyon where we had no choice but to homeschool her through 8th grade. There were long periods of time where we were snowbound and couldn't leave home. In those two very real, very opposite experiences, there was balance. She knew the freedom of travel and the helplessness of being trapped at home. She was the Virgo child who never wanted her hands dirty, yet spent her 7th summer when she was 7 years old bathing only in the creek. She was the child who hated the winter but would be the first to suggest December pond skating. She lived exactly half of her life as an only child and half as a big sister. She lived all of her life singing songs and telling jokes. She knew joy and love, tasted the sweetest treats, and drank of the purest water. Her laughter spun from her lips as gold, and her tongue spoke with the quick humor of a summer thunderclap. This girl, who with the tender voice of a 2-year-old, existentially professed that we humans spend half our waking days in hibernation, clearly also knew the beauty in life's quiet sadness. She knew heartache and pain, tasted the bitterness of regret, and drank from its well. Anger swelled from her as an ocean tide, and her tongue lashed paper cuts. Hers was a life brimming with plenitude and emptiness. And as I stand before you, my own, I recognize too that I stand among you. And I invite you to celebrate a marriage of joy and grief with me. Joy for having had such a colorful light as a daughter for these last 17 years, for the way she touched my heart in play and anger, love and hardship, and the grief in knowing that the absence I feel now is matched only by the love I have for her. A beautiful symmetry. And just like the song we cannot retrieve, though the melody remains in memory, Kiely will surely remain with us as a reminder of life's perfect balance. Yeah. Um Is there a specific island of Hawaii that has connections to Truckee? Oh man. Well, I don't know if you could say a specific island that's connected, but there are a lot of connections between Truckee and Hawaii. Okay. All right, you guys, I got to go deal with this and what's going on with my children. But I hope you guys like this live. I hope it was full of information for you, and I hope that it will at least give some of you, maybe a different way to look at things. Maybe a different way to see things than you had previously seen. I listen, Vanessa and the connections and that shit that's going on is completely crazy and not that far-fetched, knowing that there's a lot of trafficking that happens in Truckee. Not for nothing, but there's a lot of people that sell loved ones. There's a lot of people that do these things in life. And I know people don't like to accept that. And I know people don't like to think that way. But it's just a fact of life. And I pray to God. I wish, she was alive somewhere out there. But at the same time, I hope she's not out there being put through this shit. For sure. But it's weird, right? That somebody sent me that email with the reversed imaging, with the reversed image lookups, and it come to a bunch of porn sites and inappropriate dating sites and shit like that with Kiely's picture. So somebody could have faked it, yes. But should it be dismissed? Absolutely fucking not. Just like the 911 call from Creek Parkway. Just like the neighbors app from 1 a.m. with the topless female running from the fucking Honda CRV. The autopsy doesn't make any sense. It doesn't fit Kiely. It doesn't match what we know to be Kiely. The last known photo of her, guys, was not her, in my opinion. All right, you guys, please hit that thumbs up for me. Please consider subbing to the channel if you have not already done so. And please consider becoming a member. We were supposed to get our giveaway at the end of August and start it first week of September. I was not able to get that done. I'm sorry. So we will be doing it October. October 1st, we will announce our giveaway. And then at the last day of the month, it will be, the winner will be picked. All right. So keep an eye out for that. And please share this video. I think this is information that needs to be out there, and, you know, people need to keep it. Good night, Army. Good night, everybody. People need to keep it in their minds, you know, until we really know what happened. I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions and keep spreading that light. I will see you guys next time.